What's up guys, my name is Jellycut5 and welcome to another episode of the Fortuna Dusseldorf career mode. We're back after taking a week off of the YouTube videos, and today, as I mentioned, we're going to be opening it up with a career mode episode. Before we do get into this episode though, it'd be much appreciated if you haven't done so already to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. After playing 10 games in this particular save so far, we're just going to look back on the actual stats itself and the goals and everything else. Seems to be that the Manor Solomon is doing very well. 7 appearances, 5 goals. Yanfatih Barbi's got 3 goals. He's played 9 matches though, bearing in mind, hasn't had the best of goal to game ratio in my opinion. Kevin Shard has had 3 goals there, as you can see. Mushli has had a very good start to the season with 4 goals. I don't think he even scored 4 goals last season, to be honest. So, good starts by some. Could be a little bit better, I have to mention, to be honest. But yeah, big improvement to be made across because we haven't had the best of starts of the season. But let's get into our first game of this episode and let's see what we can do. Here we are then, the first actual game of this episode, and it does come against Borussia Dortmund as they visit the Dusseldorf Arena. Massive tie as we face the German Giants. This is going to be our lineup though. Vladiachimos in goal, Ikiatura and Tuta as the centre-backs there, Hickey on the right. And we've got Rami on the left there, Schlager and Chavez in the middle with Appelkamp just in front there. Solomon on the left, Kevin Shard on the right, and Yanfatih up top. Tough test, I have to say, but we've got a good side among us, that is for sure. But it's going to be very hard to be able to get a result against such a good team. But let's waste no time and let's get straight into this particular game and being the first one of the episode. 8 minutes into this particular fixture, as you can see, Tuta looking to play it out from the back and create something for his team there as he looks to lose out in possession, but Kevin Shard picks up the pieces. He has to kind of go back to go forward, but as you can see, he picks out Chavez nicely and a decent pass there to Appelkamp. Kind of drifts wide, to be honest, but a lovely ball into the area with an opportunity to get a shot off initially. He does well in all fairness, but unfortunately we just lose out too late, and now they go on the attack there. As you can see, Darwin Núñez, the man that always scores against us, looking primed and ready as he looks to be able to blast past the defence, and he's definitely done that. He's found Pellegrini, now Pino on the left-hand side with an opportunity to get the ball in there, and Hickey made a very good block there, putting out for a corner kick. Chance for Borussia Dortmund to open up the scoring in the 13th minute then with a chance from the corner. Looks to be that they are going to play the actual corner short itself also as he plays it short to Lobotka. Lobotka now back to Pino then, lovely bit of play as you can see, Pino running into the area, but Hickey nice and strong in the challenge there, blazing past the defenders with an option to see if he can find a teammate. Red and white shirts are offering support there, and one of them is Chavez. There's nobody around him, so if one of them's going to do it, it's going to be Luis Chavez, and he has done it. Luis Chavez makes it Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, Borussia Dortmund 0, and that is a fantastic goal by the Mexican to open up the account in this particular game, that is for sure. Really good stuff to be able to kind of work our way from the corner and right into the front of Borussia Dortmund's goal there. Really hard to do so when you're hitting them on the break, and if you make the right passes as seen there, it is a simple but effective goal at the same time. Decent finish from Chavez at the same time. The ball was bobbling everywhere, and as you can see with the rain also, that can kind of put a definitely kind of different thing onto that, but definitely a good goal, and we are now ahead in this fixture. Hopefully we can hold on to it against Borussia Dortmund. It kind of slowed down after there, as you can see. We're still 1-0 up in the 26th minute. Kevin Shard looks to play a ball onto Yanfatih Park, but it's stopped in his tracks there, as you can see. He tries to retrieve the ball, but advantage being played as Roth makes a decent ball on the left-hand side there. As you can see, Hickey trying to make it difficult, but he can't. He finds Lobotka then with an option. It's Darwin Núñez now. Real good chance, but Ikiatura with a fantastic interception there, being nice and strong in the tackle and just clearing his lines, and that was the end of that attack. Second half commences and Borussia Dortmund will want to start things off nice and quick here, as you can see Tuta making a quick clearance there. But yeah, they're going to want to start the game nice and quick purely for the fact that their first half was very, very poor. And they do have a throw in here. Pellegrini finds it to Roth there on the left-hand side. Roth to now Pino. Pino with an opportunity to find a yellow shirt. Back to Roth there, as you can see. Pellegrini. Now Darwin. He skips past the defenders and he does what he does best. And he makes it Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, Borussia Dortmund 1. And unfortunately, Darwin Núñez once again on the receiving end of that particular goal. I mean, I don't know how he does it. Every time he seems to be able to play against Dortmund, he just finds the back of the net with such ease. He's such a hard player to mark. He's got a lot of pace. He's very strong at the same time. He may kind of push his body in front of the defenders, and he scores goals like that. No chance for Vladiachimos, and Dortmund are now ahead in this particular fixture as 57 minutes being played. A bit of a sucker punch to the start in the second half, and they look to continue that here, as you can see. Lovely ball roll as he finds Malin on the right-hand side from Lobotka. Darwin Núñez! and the sucker punch gets even larger as Darwin Núñez makes it Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, Borussia Dortmund 2. No stopping Darwin Núñez, that is for sure, as he gets the second goal of this particular game, and they have opened up this second half really well, to be honest. This is definitely the Borussia Dortmund that we know and we've seen past in the previous games, that is for sure. Really good effort on the right hand side there, just blasting past the keeper, leaving no chance of getting to that one whatsoever from such close range, and they now are ahead in this fixture as we are going to make some substitutions now. Big changes to make as the second half has been a very poor start. Arp off there, Solomon off, and Shard switches to the left there as we've got Herrera and Blanco on up top, and Ilias Chair will come on for Appelkamp, but it doesn't get any better from here as Ilias Chair loses possession straight away then, and off kick-off Malin finds Darwin Núñez. He could be on for a hat-trick if he finds himself in a good area. Pellegrini now, he finds Malin with a chance, and he makes it 3 there. Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, Borussia Dortmund 3, and that should be game over for us in all honesty. It's been absolutely abysmal in the second half. For whatever reason, we've just completely fallen apart. The first half wasn't any better, to be honest, only the one chance and the one goal, but at least we were ahead, and this time we just haven't really done anything whatsoever, and maybe that goal was just a kind of showing of luck in some ways, because it goes to show you that we were never really up there in this particular fixture, and it's been hard for us to compete. Borussia Dortmund have had a lot of passes, a lot of possession, and they seem to be on the end of the goals as well. Darwin Núñez stopped in his tracks there, as you can see. He was on his way to be able to get a hat-trick, but it is going to be a free kick, and Darwin Núñez is going to step over it. It's 12 minutes left to play. Could he get himself a goal? He's going to play it short. No, he is going to take it. Darwin Núñez now rattling off the bar, out for a corner kick. Vladicimos got no touch on that whatsoever, and that was the end of proceedings in this game. Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, Borussia Dortmund 3, and we walk away empty-handed in this particular fixture. A very poor performance in the end, and unfortunately we're going to start off the episode with nothing to show for ourselves, but it will be something that we need to stride on even further, and hopefully we can do something in the next games, and we can do something in this simulation one there. As you can see, a 3-0 victory against Union Berlin there, Blanco getting 2 and Herrera getting 1, so at least we did something after that poor performance against Borussia Dortmund. Second game of the episode, but it's going to be a tough one, that is for sure, as we go back to Champions League action, and this time we're going to be visiting the Juventus Stadium as we come up against the Italian giants of Juventus. Then into Turin we now go, but this is going to be the lineup before we get into the game. Vladicimos in goal, Tuta and Nicotera as your centre-backs, Hickey on the right there, Gallardo on the left, Schlager and Chavez in the middle with Musiala just in front there, Herrera on the left, Shard on the right, and Jan Fatih up the top. 2 changes compared to the previous game that we played there, as you can see, with Gallardo and Herrera, and 3 changes, and Musiala in the middle of the park. Hopefully that will change things up, and we're looking for a quick start here as Chavez makes a lovely ball onto Gallardo as he uses his pace to get past the defenders, and he does really well there. He looks to get taken out, but he gets right past them there, and that is a perfect chance, but unfortunately he can't convert it. Being from left back, he obviously hasn't got the best of alternatives in terms of scoring options, and unfortunately we showed it there and then. 8 minutes into the game, Juventus now looking to try and do something as Chiesa finds a teammate, Korku, with an opportunity to get the ball into the area. He actually goes back for whatever reason, but it's a bit of a weird move, but it kind of works in their favour here as Chiesa picks it back up. He finds Gavi then, and it has been completely wiped out there. Chavez getting none of the ball whatsoever, and all of the player, and it will be deemed as a penalty then. 10 minutes into the game, and Juventus have a chance in front of the penalty spot to open up the count in this particular fixture. No thanks to there, as you can see, Luis Chavez there. Really poor stuff, unfortunately. It was a very poor tackle. No kind of getting around that one whatsoever. There's just no argument for it, and Verhalic is going to step up from the spot, and he sends Vladicimos the wrong way there to make it Juventus 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 0. Not the best of starts whatsoever, and we're looking very poor in a very few of our games, to be honest, because the Dortmund game we were no better, and we've started this game even worse. I'm hoping this isn't going to continue, but you just never know. 16 minutes into the game then, as you can see, we're just trying to chase the game, we're trying to chase the ball, and they're looking really good here, Juventus, but Rabiot makes a mistake as Javier Schlager picks it up. He finds Musiala with an option to find Kevin Shard on the right hand side. This could work out in our favour, to be honest. Shard now to Musiala, a perfect chance, and he does. He makes it 1-1 there. Juventus 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, and that man Florent Musiala gets his 5th goal of the season, the first in the Champions League, I'm pretty sure, and that is a really good finish there from Florent Musiala there, just to be able to get past the defenders and get in a decent position where he opens himself up there. A decent interception as well from Schlager to be able to kind of get the ball rolling in the initial kind of bit, and it's a hard place to be able to shoot, and then kind of have, you've got Bremer kind of breathing down your throat, no option to be able to just shoot and hope for the best, and it kind of rattles off the post, but it does go in, and we are now level in this particular game. At least we are are back into these things, as it was looking a little bit bleak at the start of this game there. As we continue on there, 21 minutes being played there. Hickey retrieves the ball on the right hand side after a decent interception as he goes back to Ikatura. Now back to Hickey. Lovely 1-2 there, as you can see, as he looks to skip past the midfielder, and he does exactly that, finding Chavez. Chavez now to Yanfati Parr. Peretta makes the run, but he doesn't play it there, as you can see, but he plays on Kevin Shard on the right hand side. Decent ball back into the area. Chavez now back onto a teammate there. Back to Chavez it goes. Ricocheting from side to side. Now Javier Schlager. Schlager back to Chavez. He could shoot! And he does. It's Juventus 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 2. And Luis Chavez kind of rectifies the mistake that he did make at the start of the game there after conceding that penalty. He gets an absolute thunderbolting strike here in Turin. And it is now Juventus 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 2. The Dusseldorf fans go absolutely mental there in the away end there, as you can see. Big scenes as Chavez celebrates in front of the Chavez travelling fans there. And that was an unbelievable strike, leaving the keeper no chance of getting to that one whatsoever. As soon as he hit it, it just curled round the defenders and into the bottom corner. No stopping that one whatsoever. And as you just saw, a very unhappy manager of Juventus. As we continue on then, 32 minutes being played. Gavi looks to rectify things as he finds it on the right hand side to Elise. Vahalic now with an option to be able to get the ball into the area. He does exactly that there. Hickey not messing about whatsoever. He just clears it, and to be honest, and if in doubt, just kick it out. Just get the ball out. That is the best way to do so. And unfortunately, the ball retrieves back into the box there, but Ikatura dealing with it as Vahalic now finds Moise Keane now. And that is a very good save by Vladi Chimos, putting it out for a corner kick. Then Elise steps over the corner, but it looks to be they are going to play it short for whatever reason. Yes, they are. Koku picks it up then with an opportunity to get the ball into the air as Javier Schlager makes things harder for themselves. But Elise finds Vahalic then. Back to Elise. It goes with an opportunity to get a shot off here. He's pushed over in the meantime, and I feel like it was a bit of a soft altercation, but it is going to be a free kick, and Vahalic has a chance from a decent range, to be honest, if we get ourselves on the line there. Chiesa looks to play it short though, and it looks to be a first time hit then. And Vladi Chimos with another save. It looks to be that Aaron Hickey is going to clear his lines and get possession out of danger, and that is the end of that particular attack. Juventus definitely knocking on the door after that particular kind of few attacks that they have had in this game, as Elise picks it up on the right hand side now. Moise Keane now Vahalic, and just like that, it's Juventus 2, Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, and Vahalic fires his side back into proceedings then after making it 2 goals for himself then. At least a simple goal, in all honesty, no marking whatsoever, and he's just in the box and he's open. And unfortunately, when you leave strikers like that open and just free to be able to get the shot off, they always make it count there. A lovely finish past Vladi Chimos. No idea of how we would have got to that one whatsoever, and it is now level at spring stand there, as you can see, as we go into the second half now with an opportunity to see what we can do. It's level as of the moment, but can we change proceedings? We're going to have to fight off the Juventus attacking midfielders and strikers there, as Javier Schlager makes a really good interception, but Gavi comes out on top there as Elise picks it up on the right hand side, trying to get past Gallardo, but he matched him for pace there, just sticking out a foot, being strong in the tackle and assertive there as he finds Cesar Areta then with an option to be able to see if he can create some sort of attack there. Runs are being made, and Javier Schlager sticking his hand out, and he offers his support then. Options are there. He gets himself to Arp now Chavez to Musiaja. Really good opportunity, and that is a perfect save from Mazzardilli there, putting it out for a corner kick then. The Georgian keeper doing really well to be able to get a save then, and putting it out for a corner whipped in straight away. Chavez with delivery. Bremer looks to clear it only as far as Musiaja. It heads down to Schlager with the shot there, and it is blocked as Bremer looks to be able to put it into the keeper's hands as he collects it nice and comfortably, and that should be the end of that attack as they clear their lines. But Ikatura with a lovely header heading it onto Yanfati Parb. An attack continues there as Musiaja picks it up with an option to find Cesar Herrera. This could be really good, and unfortunately nothing happens on that occasion as a shot strays wide. Half an hour left to play then, still 2-2 as we see things stand then, as Elise heads it on, but unfortunately Chavez makes a lovely interception, finding Musiaja now Herrera. This could open up perfectly there, but a lovely interception from Elise. But that is a poor challenge from Musiaja as the referee rushes over. Christensen looks in some despair, and he might just be off here, Florent Musiaja. And unfortunately, that is going to be the case. Florent Musiaja, that is the end of his particular fixture, and he has been sent off. Substitutions are going to be made then. Sinclair Armstrong is going to come on for Jan Fatip up top. He's been really poor, to be honest, Jan Fatip. And then we're going to change it round. Emre Moore comes on for Areta as Moore switches to the right, Shah to the left. And then we're going to hold it up in the middle there with Tananka and Schlager then, as Tananka comes on for Chavez. Really not good, I have to say, and this might be the nail in the coffin for Juventus now to come along and get a goal there. As you can see, they're looking to go on the attack. Is on the left hand side is Gatti now into the middle there. Gavi picks it up. Vlahanic now on the hat-trick so far. He finds Moise Keane as he looks to get past the defenders, finding Michael Elise now Vlahanic, and as I said, Vlahanic in search of his hat-trick, and he finds it. 75 minutes being played, Dusan Vlahanic makes it 3-2 to Juventus there, and that might just be the final nail in the coffin as we look to lose our first Champions League fixture of the season. Not looking good, I have to say, from our perspective. The game against Borussia Dortmund was very poor, and again, this is not looking good. I'm not too sure what's even going wrong, in honesty, because I don't feel like we're playing that bad. I just feel like everything that we're facing at the moment is just too good at the moment, and that's just the level that we're playing. But we will continue on after the kickoff. Then Kevin Shard picks it up on the left-hand side with an opportunity to find Sinclair Armstrong, and just like this, we could actually find ourselves level, and we are. Sinclair Armstrong gets a goal once again after coming off the bench, and literally in a couple of games ago, he literally got us through to the DFB Pokal after getting a 90-minute winner, and this time, once again here, he does it himself by levelling proceedings here in Turin. A lovely finish, I have to say, a bit of an awkward one at the same time, but he does really well under pressure, and he kind of dinks it over the keeper to be able to find the bottom corner, but it's Juventus 3, Fortuna Dusseldorf 3. 10 minutes left to play, all to play for still, with 10 men down, bearing in mind, as we look to be able to defend this sort of attack as Chiesa picks it up on the left-hand side. Lovely defending from Aaron Hickey as he picks out his teammate Javier Schlager. Schlager onto Moore, he's fresh-faced, he's fresh-legged, on you go, Emre Moore as he looks to get past the defenders. Lovely bit of pace there from Emre Moore as he looks to be able to travel further and create an opportunity. Into the box it goes, it's Armstrong, and what a finish. It's Juventus 3, Fortuna Dusseldorf 4. This game's got it all, red cards, goals galore, and Sinclair Armstrong has just got 4 for Fortuna Dusseldorf. He's only just come off the bench, but he's got 2 for himself, and what a finish that is from the Irishman. Does so well to touch it down and bang on the right foot, leaving the keeper no chance of getting to that one whatsoever. I don't think I've seen a perfectly executed finish in a long time. Really nestling into the bottom corner, no chance of the keeper whatsoever, and we are now in front for another time in this fixture. 4 minutes left to play. Juventus still not letting things lie. They know we're still there for the taking. We're being 10 men. Vahalic now with an opportunity with Tananka with the interception, but we can't get it clear. Gallardo with an attempt, but Vahalic picks it up on the right hand side. Opportunity now for Vahalic. Now Gavi Rabiot, now Koku. Really good chance now. Chiesa, Koku again there, and what a save that is from Gladio Chimos, possibly winning the game for his side. As you can see, the defenders know how much that means to us, and that is a perfectly timed save there. As you can see, it was pretty much straight at him. To react in that sort of way, though, it was very well done there from the Greek keeper as it goes out for a corner kick. Juventus still have a chance there, as I mentioned, as they got a corner now, as you can see, looking for an opportunity. Elise whips it in, no short corner, cleared there, as you can see, only as far as Garty, 2 to clears, and it is a goal. No, Juventus 4, Fortuna Dusseldorf 4, and Moise Keane saves the day for Juventus, earning them a point. I mean, I can only think it's a point because it should be the final whistle after the game. I mean, yeah, this is not the best, I have to say, and it's a bit of a sucker punch in many ways because we've actually played really well to be able to be in the position that we are, but yeah, just couldn't get it clear, and then the kind of shot was blocked, and then it was just unlucky that we couldn't actually clear it with an actual kind of clearance out of the box, and it was just an interception in some ways. But yeah, really disheartened about that because I thought after that goal from Sinclair Armstrong we might actually kind of get a victory and get all 3 points, our second 3 point in this particular kind of Champions League campaign. But that will be that though. Juventus 4, Fortuna Dusseldorf 4, points that is shared in Turin. Dusan Vahalic walks away with a match ball. A decent performance in the end, 8 goals all around, 4 goals each. I mean, yeah, what a game that was, to be honest. Back and forth sort of stuff. And we'll see Juventus very soon as they will visit our stadium in time. A simulation game against Hoffenheim, and we get a 1-0 victory. Armstrong carrying on as he left from the last game there, as he started in this particular fixture, and he does get the 1 goal and the only goal in this particular game there to get all 3 points against Hoffenheim. Well, the games don't get any easier from here because now we visit Bayern Munich away from home in the DFB Pokal. Really hard stuff, and this is going to be the lineup. Vele Chimos in goal. Tutor and Ikatura as your centre-backs. Hickey on the right. Rami on the left. Schaga and Tananka in the middle with Emre Moore going in the cam role there. Herrera on the left. Shard on the right. And Jan Verteep up top. A few changes that I don't normally make, but let's get into things and let's see if we can get through to the next round of the DFB Pokal. Confidence is slightly low going into this particular fixture, it has to be said, as we look to be able to defend nice and early as Conrad Lima strides forward there. Ikatura just kind of going forward, making sure that he's getting a nice tackle in as well as clearing his lines. He looks to find Rami, who heads it onto his teammate Javier Schlager then. Decent play for Fortuna Dusseldorf as he nods it on to Emre Moore then. This could be a perfect chance to open up his account with 4 minutes to play, and unfortunately he blazes it over the bar. Really good chance for Emre Moore to open up the account in this particular fixture, but we will have to wait even longer. 10 minutes played then. Klaus finds Harry Kane Kane on the right hand side with an opportunity to stride even further forward. Taken out in the meantime as he finds Klaus on the right hand side as he puts it into the middle with Conrad Lima there. Lima onto Sane. Sane with the effort there. Blocked by Ikatura as Javier Schlager looks to win the header, and he does. He finds Emery Moore, who puts it on to Kevin Shard on the right hand side. Shard using his pace with an opportunity to see him get past the defenders and create an opportunity for himself. There's nobody around him, just the keeper to beat. But Castells makes a very good save, it has to be said, as it goes back out to Parisi then with an option to be able to get the ball clear as they look to be able to go on some sort of attack themselves there as Delict picks it up there. He finds Gabriel looking on the right hand side to Klaus with an option there, as you can see, looking to be able to find a teammate, but Herrera gets stuck in at the same time, making it really hard for Bayern Munich. And it's been a very tough contested 16 minutes or so. It's been both chances from either end. It's just whether someone can take it at some given point there. As you can see, Musiala picks it up, finding Sane on the right hand side. Klaus now steaming down the right hand side with an opportunity there, as you can see, and he is taken out. Tutu has the advantage being played on him as Harry Kane runs into the area. Option for Kane now as he turns the defender. He finds Sane there, and Vladimir Chimos forced into a big save at his near post. 21 minutes being played. Bayern Munich couldn't do anything from the corner as they had a throw in there, as you can see, deep in our half, but they lose out. Emery Moore picks it up in the middle with an option to find someone on the left hand side there, and he does. He finds Cesar Herrera. This could be the perfect chance to be able to open up the account. Charles had a chance, Morse had a chance, but Herrera takes his. It's Bayern Munich 0, Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, and Cesar Herrera silences the Bayern Munich crowd. Really nicely done from Cesar Herrera to be in that position originally, but get the finish off at the same time. Really nicely done, I have to say, under a lot of pressure with a lot of defenders kind of steaming on in on that certain area of the pitch there. Keeper with no chance of that's one whatsoever, and unfortunately Castells loses out on that particular occasion, and we are now ahead in this fixture. But can we continue it on, or will they come back straight away? That is the tough thing to say. But 27 minutes being played, Javier Schlager picks it up in the middle, finding his teammate Emery Moore, but Jashari makes a really good interception, finding Musiala. Now Harry Kane back onto Musiala, 1-2 there, as you can see. Harry Kane now, and just like I said, are they going to get level straight away, or will we continue? And they are going to get level straight away. It's Bayern Munich 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, and that man Harry Kane gets their goal to be able to make it level in this fixture. Really nicely done from Harry Kane, and outside the foot effort, just curling round into the top corner, leaving Vladimir Chimos no chance of getting to that one whatsoever. And we now are level against Bayern Munich. Really tough against Bayern Munich, I have to say, and it's always never an easy game, that is for sure, as they look to get a long free kick pumped into the box, but they kind of play it short. They go across wide and then go into the box. Klaus picks it up on the right hand side with an opportunity there to find Delict now. Delict now back onto Musiala. Musiala charging forward there, as you can see, intercepted by Javier Schlager. He's been really good in the middle, finding Kevin Shard. Now Jan Fatih. He's got his work cut out. It's 1-on-2 there, as you can see, but it looks like to get past him. He's done really well there, and what a finish that is from Jan Fatih. We've been kind of slandering his recent performances because they haven't lived up to any sort of expectation that he set in the previous seasons, but he's lived up to it there. What a finish that was, just on the edge of the area, to be able to get past the keeper in such a manner and be able to hold his own against the defenders there. He was getting pushed off the ball, but he really held his own, just literally on the edge of the area. He thumps it home, like kind of looping over the keeper, leaving him no chance whatsoever. And we now back ahead in this fixture. We've still got a few minutes left to play in the first half as Klaus picks it up on the right hand side, finding Musiala. Sane makes an overlapping run with an opportunity to find Harry Kane there as he looks to skip past Tuta, but he does really well in the tackle at the same time, holding his own and holding the ball up. He finds Javier Schlager, who heads it on there, as you can see, but Conrad Lima with a good interception. He holds it up, looking to skip past the midfielder, and he does. He finds Sane now, and Vladimir Chimos with a very good save, it has to be said. Hickey clearing his lines, onto Shard it goes, and that is the end of the first half. Really difficult first half, even though that we are in front in this particular tie, as we continue on into the second half, as Aaron Hickey skips past the Bayern Munich midfielder, looking to be able to find Kevin Shard, but he strays himself offside there, as you can see, as Bayern Munich retain possession, looking for an opportunity to get a goal straight away and make matters a little bit easier for them in this second half. But Tanaka is forced into the tackle, and he is issued a yellow card. That's only fair in honesty, because that was a very poor challenge, it has to be said, and Harry Kane has a chance to whip it in. He does whip it in, decent delivery, it has to be said. Rami clears onto Emery Moore. He puts it onto Kevin Shard. Counter-attack option here for Fortuna Dusseldorf, as Shard looks to be able to stride even further forward. Cesar Herrera is the only man helping him out. It could be an opportunity for Cesar Herrera, and he gets his second goal of the game. It's Bayern Munich 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 3, and we are now got us 2-goal advantage in this particular game. Unbelievable stuff, to be honest. Cesar Herrera has really bucked his ideas up, and he's really put in some decent performances of late, and it's definitely showed in the opportunities that we have given him as of late. Also, really good stuff from Shard there just to be able to kind of square it to Herrera, leaving any chance of him to be able to get the goal. And as I mentioned, just really nicely done, to be honest. He could have taken it himself and scored and have an opportunity himself, but he didn't want the moment where he could have missed that opportunity and still only be 2-1 up. So we're 3-1 up then. Decent start to the second half as Bayern Munich look to be able to see if they can get back on themselves and create something here. Harry Kane now with an opportunity, but Vladir Chimos forced into the save. But it looked pretty simple, and it goes out for a corner kick. But if I said that was it, you'd probably think I'm lying, but that was it, to be honest. Bayern Munich were absolutely poor. Nothing to offer in the second half compared to the first. It seemed to be that it was just all out of ideas. Really good stuff from us in the end, though, after a poor few games, to be able to get a victory against Bayern Munich and get ourselves through to the next round of the DFB Pokal. Hats off to Cesar Herrera, it has to be said. 2 goals in this particular fixture, and really nicely done. So this is the table. Obviously, we lost that first game as Borussia Dortmund, but we did win then 2 simulations, so we're not too bad. We're only 6 points off the top, and as you can see, the front runners, it's actually quite crazy, the actual competition that we've got at the moment. We've played 9 ourselves, won 6, drawn 1, lost 2 on 19 points there. But as you can see in front of us, Bayern Munich only 1 point, and Bayern Munich 5 points, 6 points, sorry, and then you've got Borussia Dortmund only 1 point ahead of us, and then behind us there, RB Leipzig on the same amount of points. We've just got a better goal difference, but in all honesty, the top 4, I reckon that's going to be the top 4, even though Schalke are quite close to us there. SC Cologne, Frankfurt, Wolfsburg, they're all in a decent vicinity. It just kind of makes you think that that sort of top 4 or 5 will kind of stick throughout the season. But this is the particular episode now where it's come to an end. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe for more content, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.